Chapter 8 Majestic Caves. Mava slows the hover bike after driving for days through the desert. They stop when they come upon a rich jungle full of tall trees, bushes, and colorful flowers. She looks at the dashboard and sees that the bike is out of energy reserves. She veers toward the ground. When she looks behind her, she sees that the other women are peacefully asleep. Mava stops the bike as the energy completely runs out. She pulls out the old energy cells and replaces them with fully charged ones. Jindai wakes up and hops off the bike, leaving Leandra and Vortia to rest on it. What's going on, Mava? Jindai asks. She looks into the sky, noticing the light diminishing, with night not far off. These cells will take a while to charge the bike fully, Mava replies. We probably should just take a break from riding it. It's too risky to take it out right now. Mava looks over at Leandra sleeping. Jindai notices. Let's let them rest for now, Jindai tells her. Whatever, Mava replies. Jindai walks around, looking at the surrounding area. She steps over the jungle brush on the ground when she thinks she hears the sound of water. Mava, I think I hear water, Jindai says. She looks back and waves her hands, but Mava hardly pays attention. Fine, Jindai sighs, revealing slight annoyance. I'll just take a look to see if I can find it, she whispers. Jindai takes a few more steps, thinking there is ground beneath the brush. But she falls forward into a hole, the brush crackling and breaking beneath her feet. Ah! Mava! Jindai yells as she falls. Mava looks over and sees her dropping in. By this point, Leandra and Vortia wake up and run toward the hole. Jindai grasps for anything she can while falling. She grabs some vines connected to the ground above and gradually lowers herself toward the cave floor. Ow! Jindai whimpers, landing on her bottom on top of some plants that fell with her. Jen! Leandra shouts. She walks to the edge of the hole and looks down to see Jindai sitting at the bottom of a cave. Mava and Vortia peer over the edge as well. Are you okay? Leandra yells into the cave. My butt hurts a little bit, but other than that, I'm okay for now, Jindai says. She looks up, but can barely discern their faces with the sunlight glaring in her eyes. I might be able to climb up somehow. She looks around, but cannot see any way back up. I can't seem to find a way back up to you guys. She feels panicked. Let me try something, Leandra says. She begins summoning her wind abilities to create a funnel to reach Jindai. The wind circles down into the cavern, but Leandra cannot focus it strongly enough to lift her. Come on, Leandra, you've done this before, Mava reassures her. What's your problem? Leandra continues focusing on guiding the wind. She only succeeds in blowing the brush around the cave. Leandra, it's okay. Just stop for now, Jindai says, covering her face from leaves and dust. Damn it! Leandra shouts, slamming her hands on the ground. The cave space is just too large. I'd risk hurting Jindai if I keep trying. Well, I'm gonna go get some rope or something, Mava says. Leandra, angry? I've never seen her like this before. Mava is slightly distracted by Leandra's change in tone. She leaves the ledge to look for something useful. Vortia follows close behind, hovering beside her. Can we throw you down there, Vortia? If my crystal shatters, I don't know what will happen to me, Vortia says. I wouldn't risk it. Why are you in that crystal anyway, Vortia? Mava asks. Is now the time to talk about that? Vortia replies. Just hang on, Jindai. We'll get you out of there, Leandra yells. Okay, thank you guys. What would I do without you? Jindai calls up. Mava returns later with a rope she made from the plants in the area. She throws it down, and it reaches Jindai, who grabs it. Now hang on, Leandra commands. Mava and Leandra begin pulling her up, but the rope breaks after lifting her only a short distance. Jindai lands on her feet on the cave floor. Damn it! Mava yells. Now you've got me saying that. She looks at Leandra. Just hang on, Jindai. I think the hoverbike might be energized again. I think we can use it to get you out. Mava runs back to the bike, but realizes it's not charged enough. It still has a few hours to go. Damn it! She kicks the bike and walks back. It's not going to work yet. We still need to wait a few hours, she says, then yells down to Jindai. Didn't you already know that? Leandra asks. Mava pauses before replying. Yeah, but I was hoping for something different. She shakes her head. Jindai looks around the cave floor and hears the running water again through a corridor to her left. You guys, maybe I can find my own way out of here, she yells. Pass me my gear. Leandra runs to the bike, grabs it, and throws down Jindai's gear, including her Illumin light. Jindai catches it, puts it on, and turns on the light. The cave brightens, and she can see clearly now. You guys, see if you can follow the sound of the running water. We might end up at the same spot, or you might find another entrance to this cave. Jindai shouts. I don't want to wait a few hours before getting out of here. Leandra, Mava, and Vorsha stare blankly at each other, trying to decide what to do. I'll also sing from time to time when I see an opening above me, and you should be able to hear that too. I can hear where the water is running. Come on, this way, Vorsha says. We'll do that then, Jindai, Leandra yells. Be careful. If we don't find an opening, meet us back here in a few hours and we'll get you out with the hoverbike. Make sure you sing something we like, Mava says. We're not losing you. Thank you. Sounds like a plan. Jindai yells back up at the women as they wander off. Jindai explores the cave by herself, moving toward the sound of the running water she heard earlier through a tunnel. She walks for some time, seeing small lizards and bugs crawling through the cave as she passes and shines her light on them. She crawls through the tunnel into a larger area where stalagmites and stalactites protrude from different parts of the cave, glistening in white and blue. As she looks around the new section, she finds a piece of clothing and artwork on the wall. This doesn't look very old, Jindai says to herself. Could someone be living inside this cave? She looks around, slightly frightened. She goes farther until she reaches a large area where she can see the running water below her, like a small, slow-moving underground river. The room is already lit by a slight opening at the top of the cave where light breaks through. She considers finding a way up there, but realizes it is inaccessible. Jindai continues through the caves, finding more drawings on the walls she has not seen before. As she searches, she sings some of her favorite melodies aloud to keep calm. On one wall, she sees many maps of places she has never seen. Off to the side, away from the others, she notices what appears to be a crude drawing of the cave area painted on the wall. She tries to remember as much of it as she can. I might need this later, she thinks to herself. She also sees images of a dark, cloud-like creature that appears enormous next to a smaller image of a man in dark clothing. The man in the painting is kneeling before the large, cloud-like figure. What is this? Jindai asks herself. What kind of person would do this? Whoever it was might still be close. She wonders for a moment who might be lurking around the corners. Jindai continues until she reaches a cliff edge. She stops abruptly when she sees a man far below, slowly walking at the bottom of the cave. Luckily, her light is off since the room is already dimly lit. She peers over quietly to see what he is doing. She could tell that he resembles the man in the artwork on the walls. Jindai slowly moves into the darkest shadows she can find and bends low to avoid being seen. Just as she does, the man appears to look in her direction. She remains silent and unmoving, terrified he might see her.
Why do you sing?
The man says eerily. Jindai gasps. She slowly backs away the way she came.
Who are you?
The man yells back at her. Jindai runs through the tunnels. She keeps running and hears the man's voice as though he is not far behind.
Come to me,
the man demands. His voice follows her as she continues through the tunnels. Jindai arrives again at the small river she saw earlier and hears the man's voice even louder than before. She jumps into the river and swims as deep as she can to avoid being seen. She swims farther into the caves and surfaces in a new area. Oh my dear God, Jindai says, gasping for air, trying to be as quiet as possible. She moves out of the water and onto land. She looks up and sees a small amount of light coming through the top of the cave. She hears water moving and assumes it is the man continuing to pursue her. No! Stay away! Jindai screams, and the cave walls rumble slightly. She runs along a new pathway into another part of the cave. She realizes she is now below where the man had been when she peered over the ledge. She keeps running and jumps over a ledge into the area that appears to be where he lives. She finds clothing and sparkling gems scattered around. Jindai runs into an area with a huge hole in the middle of the cave. The hole descends deep, with water pooled at the bottom.
Why do you sing such pretty music?
The man asks, lurking closer. Jindai is startled to see he has caught up to her. Whoever you are, I didn't mean to end up here in your tunnels. Jindai yells from across the cavern. I fell down here and I'm looking for a way out. Leave me alone, she thinks.
Who are you, though?
The man says, as if about to move closer.
Your light, your bright, unlike anything I've seen before. I am drawn to it. When you sing, you brighten up even more.
Don't come any closer, please, Jindai yells back. I'll tell you my name. I'm Jindai. What are you doing here? How could you live here alone for so long in the dark? She asks. I just need to distract him long enough so I can find my exit and get out of here.
I've been here for a long time, hiding.
The man explains. Why? Jindai asks, her breath trembling as she tries to calm herself.
Yes, but it seems maybe I do not need to be hiding anymore.
The man says. Who are you? Jindai asks.
My name,
the man says.
I don't remember.
He looks bewildered.
Wait, I remember now. No one has asked me in so long. I have not seen another human being in hundreds of years.
What is your name? Jindai asks again.
I'm Grandel,
He says.
That creature must be gone now.
What creature? Jindai asks.
The one I painted on the wall. It has haunted my mind for so long. But it must be gone if someone as full of life and beauty as you has come here.
Grandel says. Those paintings, are they yours? Jindai asks.
Yes,
Grandel replies. Are you talking about that large black cloud you painted? Jindai asks, trying to remember what she saw earlier.
yes.
Grandel says as he slowly moves toward her. How could that be? Jindai asks, moving away as he approaches. I have never seen such a creature. What is it?
It controls every part of you.
Grandel says.
You become a part of it. Your body is merely a vessel for it. Its power is beyond anything you've ever imagined. I thought coming to this cave and living in pure darkness could rid my mind of its hold on me. But I have not been able to do so!
Grandel starts running toward Jindai. You poor man, Jindai says sympathetically. She realizes the painting shows a deranged man who is suffering. She looks for another way out, but sees none. She jumps forward, diving into the large pool of water. Jindai swims deep and forward toward a different part of the water where she thinks she can escape Grandel. She surfaces in a new area, looks below her, and sees something billowing with energy and light. She dives down and grabs a small trinket that fits in the palm of her hand, slowly blinking blue light. In milliseconds, hundreds of years of Earth's history flood her mind. She sees when chaos first came to Earth and the untenable living situation for humans afterward. Dictators still rule much of the planet, though people fight against them. Wars continue across the world, and pollution is out of control. She sees the faces of millions who want more for the world, a better place to live. When Jindai sees the faces of children being born into this world, she pulls away from the item, and it dissolves in the water. She closes her eyes, attempting to cry underwater. The Earth. Evil has ruled our planet for too long, even before chaos arrived, it seems. Jindai opens her eyes underwater and sees Grandel diving in, swimming toward her. Jindai swims out of the water and sees a tunnel leading up toward what looks like daylight. She runs toward it, noticing Grandel slowly stalking her.
Don't run from me!
Grandel yells in a maddening voice. No! Jindai screams back. The walls around her begin to shake more vigorously than before. She feels a surge of energy within her and screams again at Grandel, channeling a wave of sound energy that pushes him back, but also loosens the rock walls around her. Jindai continues running up the large tunnel toward the light and reaches a point where it becomes very narrow, and she can barely squeeze forward. Grandel appears behind her again, and Jendai screams louder, shattering some of the rock and closing off the passageway behind her, caving it in and blocking Grandel's path. She looks ahead, barely able to see as her eyes adjust to the light. She sees the shadow of someone reaching out, extending a hand. She reaches out and clasps it. The shadowy person pulls Jendai out of the cave and runs off quickly. Jendai loses sight of her as her eyes continue adjusting to the light. Jendai! A woman's voice calls. Jendai sees giant reeds and plants in her way. She yells to the team, hoping they can hear her. She hears someone shout, "Get down!" Jendai ducks and sees a ball of red and white energy disperse the plants and reeds blocking her path. An adolescent girl stands there with a large candy cane wand in her hand, the rest of the team coming toward her through the brush. "Jendai!" Leandra yells. "You made it out of the cave! I can't believe it! I'm so thankful you're okay!" Leandra grabs Jendai and hugs her. She looks at Jendai and can tell she is still unsettled. Jendai bends over, attempting to catch her breath, and looks up at the new person with the large red and white wand in her hand. "Who are you?" Jendai asks. "We found her in the jungle while looking for a way to reach you in the cave," Leandra explains. "Her name is Slinky." "Slinky?" Jendai asks. "Yes, that's my name," Slinky says, crossing her arms. She wears a pink and white outfit from head to toe, with matching pink goggles. Her outfit has multiple patches and pockets, with beaded jewelry around her neck. "I came looking for you guys. I heard about some people in the area who could help me find my hometown." Jendai seemed hardly interested in having a conversation with the new woman on their team. She looks around as if searching for someone else. "Where did the other person go? The one who helped me out of the cave?" Jendai asks, scanning the brush. "There was someone else here?" Mava asks. "Yes," Jendai says. "Can we get out of here?" Jendai asks the team. "What I saw down there was disturbing. On the positive side, I moved the rocks with my voice." She stands up straight. "With your voice?" Leandra asks. "Well, let's talk about this on the way to my home city," Slinky suggests gleefully. "Come on, guys, please come this way." She points in a different direction. "Let's get the bike first," Mava says, motioning toward the hoverbike. "Oh, I forgot about that," Slinky says. The team rides above the jungle on the hoverbike, following Slinky's directions toward her hometown, where she says she can probably help them. After traveling for a while, they camp in the jungle before continuing their journey the next day.